Hey, Joe.
Hmm.
Fucking dad just died and I inherited his house. Can you believe that?
I
Like a
can't.
year ago, my aunt died and I inherited her house. And then in that time, I murdered my wife and son for real. And then I married this other broad and then had a daughter who aged extremely quick in a year. And now we're here at house 4.
Yeah, this is a weird one, Tom. This is some fucked up shit. Like, why get this guy back when he's not a draw? William Cat is not a fucking draw for
Now,
me.
he is the greatest American hero.
But like to have him reprise a role and then not even do anything with that shit, like have a whole different story. So, like Tom was saying, this is William Cat from the first movie, and we see him like at this old house, cool looking house.
Oh, the set builders did a pretty good job making a facade of this house.
Mhm. Out in the middle of nowhere. They say it's beachfront property, but we don't see that. We just see that it looks like it's in desert or some shit, and like it's kind of dropped that no, like this house was bequeathed to him by his dad, and he can never give it up. But his brother, his stepbrother, Tom, wants to sell it. I was like, no, come on, brother, we need to make some money off of this shit. Like, fuck you, man. We're out of here. Me and my wife and my daughter, we're out of here. And they go for a cruise, and then boom, the fucking they have a wreck and the car flips over. I'm just thinking it's the wife, because the wife's driving. Fucking don't let women drive, but she makes it out of there. She pulls the daughter out of there, but her daughter's legs are all fucking like Wizard of Oz. Are all curled up now, and well, William Cat, he's not the greatest American hero here. He just burns up. Sorry, dude. So the wife decides, hey, you know what? We're gonna go live in that house. I'm gonna
Like
get.
they have flashbacks to where they're in this pretty fucking nice, pretty fucking expensive house, especially for California. And then,
Oh,
oh,
it's
I
not a
guess the
party.
medical bills were just so much that they had to sell that house, spend all that money on the medical bills. It's like, all we have left is this house and this prop left from the changeling for me to wheel you around in.
Gets her
That just
1940s style wheelchair. Like, here, daughter, here's the wheelchair you're gonna have. You're crippled, but not like we could make you feel better by getting you a nice wheelchair.
and for those who don't know what the fuck we're talking about, it's like pretty much a rocking chair with bicycle wheels
Yeah,
on
wicker,
each side.
like made of wicker. Anyway, Tom.
Yes, Joe.
So after that, what happens? I guess they have the world's greatest housekeeper comes to work for them.
The world's tallest midget comes to work for them.
Yeah, yeah. I'll tell you, this chick's hot. I mean, she's sexy as fuck. Damn. But anyway, she's not a big part of the plot. What happens is, what does happen? Man, this movie is just like, so the wife's having to,
The step brother-in-law cousin, he comes by and says, "Hey, this is my house. See, I want this house."
right, while they're having a yard sale.
While they're having a yarn sale because one of the back rooms of this house was a knitting room and there's just bundles and bundles and bundles of yarn. So they collect all this yarn and set up tables on their dusty front lawn with no grass, just dust and dirt. And then all these people swarm to their front dirt lawn to buy yarn. And this nice white couple comes up to old Cripple, oh, sorry, old Vegetable, and says, "Hey, how much for this spool of yarn?" And old Vegetable says, "Well, that was my grandmother's favorite yarn, and she wanted to mit, knit me a nice, that's all, folks, wanted to knit me a nice scarf with this yarn, but she never got to." It's like, "I'll give you $2." Like, whew, that scarf was going to keep my legs warm at night. And they say, "All right, $5, but that's my final offer." And this was bullshit the whole time. This was just yarn they found that they were just going to throw away before old Vegetable had the fucking idea to have a yarn sale. So she's just like, "Yes, I robbed them." Point, never trust anybody in a wheelchair. But Joe, continue.
So yeah, so the wife starts to have visions about like a pizza. You know, she gets a pizza delivery, and then like, hey, there's a pizza face sticking.
No, there was a pizza man before that. He wasn't just any pizza man. He was your pizza man, Joe.
I'm your pizza man. I'm your pizza man. I don't
That
remember.
is not, "I'm your pizza man. I'm your pizza man."
No,
As
that's not
soon
how.
as that happened, I
Pretty
was like, "Oh, I remember this fucking movie. God damn it."
because yeah, you remember, like pizza shit. But anyway, like
You're a pizza shit, you fucker. "I'm your pizza man."
I'm
Just
your
old
pizza.
Vegetable rolling along with the pizza in her lap. "I'm your pizza man." You're a lady.
So yeah, uh, then when she goes to like open the pizza, it's like, hey, Kane Hodder's here. Kane Hodder faces on the pizza, and I gotta say, I was very
This was his
disappointed
best work.
when I saw this because it's like, oh shit, Tom ripped off fucking
House
well,
for the movie we're talking
from this.
about.
It's like fuck. Had I never seen this, I would have thought, man, Tom's shit was really original, but no, he ripped this shit off totally from this. But anyway, uh, yeah. So she fights pizza, and she starts dreaming about training nurses, and
About what?
it's
What? What does
not.
she dream about? Did you say training nurses?
You heard what I said, you fuck.
I didn't want to. I was trying to help you out.
No, I'm trying to help you out, Tom.
No, you're not.
See, the thing is, when
The thing is,
I just say things, and then when you say things, you're like, hee, let's fucking, like play this out to where like YouTube's not even gonna play us or whatever. But anyway,
man, I'm just here to be your pizza man.
yeah, this movie, Tom loves it. Obviously, Tom ripped it off.
Oh no, I think these movies go in order of quality
I think
from where they
uh,
start and where they end.
I think the House movie series is just a piece of shit.
Well, you
Uh,
just stop. You got to keep talking about what happens after this pizza.
oh, yeah,
Do you remember what
brother-in-law
happens?
the brother-in-law is beholden to a chemical manufacturing
Midget.
company that makes toxic waste, and there's a midget there that has phlegm removed from his body.
Like, I legit thought that how this guy was staged and how the big chair was set up and the lighting and shit, that it was like a guy's head sticking through the back of the chair and his arms coming through the back of the chair in like this mutant fucking costume prop that was sitting on. It was not. I had to look it up. That was a real life midget man that was playing this guy. It just had some weird ass shadows because there was like some hard black line in back of his head. It's just like, oh, they didn't even bother to hide where the guy's sticking his head through the back of the chair. Nope. This was this was a faith-based exploitation movie, Joe. Can
Tom
you believe it?
that he did, but you know, that's Tom for you.
I thought he was a special effect, Joe.
Tom,
It was just God's special effect.
Tom's like, hey, there's no way midgets can be midgets.
I mean, I wouldn't hire him.
Mm, mm,
I can't. I do the podcast with you, so right there it proves me to be a fucking liar.
mm.
So I guess I'm just all full of shit. So Joe, continue talking about your people.
So anyway, after that, um, yeah, the brother-in-law is like who is beholden to the midget toxic waste guys that sends in some Italian goombas.
Hey,
Yeah, and as you know, this is where the movie
call
gets
them gabagool bars.
the movie gets it right in that these guys are just inept and shitty at their jobs. You know, it's like, hey, you know, they suck.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're Irish and you're just racist, but you can continue going. That's
Never
fine.
sure they're Italian, but
I
any
mean, that's fine.
and then I don't know, a spring like shoots up from the middle of the sky and
A magical Native American spring.
yeah,
Even though there was like some kind of Aztec metal medallion, an Aztec metal medallion manhole cover, even though this guy was like clearly some American Cherokee fellow.
yeah,
So, I mean, they couldn't get their fucking Indians right.
yeah, and then what happened? Oh, okay, so the housekeeper is an FBI agent that
Midget number one, we'll call her.
arrest the guy that has the Goomba Italians working for him. And then I guess everything's okay after that.
Oh, you see old William Cat come back from the dead as a cop, and then like the fucking mom and daughter, oh, the daughter's legs are healed by the fucking Peter Popoff's magical spring water that shoots out of the fucking ground. It gets all over her legs, and Peter's like, "Yeah, I told you I wasn't full of shit." And she's fucking like around walking and shit now. And then it turns out that William Cat, the husband slash dad, he rescued him, and you know he was a ghost the whole time, and then he turned into a fire star and shot up into the sky. And at that time, Jonathan Frakes came out and said, "You heard 5 stories tonight. Some were the work of our writers. Some really happened. Come back at the end of our show to find out what was real and what was fake." Coming up next on Fact or Fiction Beyond Belief. Terrific. 5 out of 5, Joe. Best one in the series. I'm your pizza man. Yeah, it wasn't good, but I knew this one sucked. I didn't remember much about it. I just remembered it not being good, and it wasn't.
Yes, piece of shit. Fuck the house series, but that's okay because Tom picked a better series
I
than
didn't
I.
pick
I'm
shit.
sorry. I'm gonna apologize to all of you that listen to the show, to watch this show, and then go and watch these movies in ahead of us, so you can hear what we say. Yeah, I fucked up, man. I fucked